Bray. Located in County Wicklow, Bray is well known for being the gateway to the Garden of Ireland, the birthplace of Dara O'Brien, and for being the longest established seaside town in Ireland. But, given how it's a seaside town and the natural climate of Ireland, I've never been to Bray before, and I want to find out, is it worth visiting, or is it just a waste of land? Let's find out. Good morning. It's currently like 7 a.m. today. It's probably the earliest time I've ever been at the train station, but I have a good reason for that, because I want to go up, get myself some breakfast in Wetherspoons, because there was a power cut this morning. I couldn't get any coffee at home, and yeah, hopefully we should be there good and early. Good news. We're on the train. We're supposed to depart in a couple of minutes. I brought my luggage with me, and my suitcase is over there. Let's just wait until we get going, shall we? Alright, so I'm now getting out of Houston Station, and I now have to find Lewis to get up to Abbey Street to get myself some breakfast. Let's go. Too late, and also too full. Don't worry, the next one should be in around 3 minutes or so. As I stepped onto the Lewis, I was reminded of suffocation and discomfort. I couldn't get off fast enough.
Being a glutton.
Here we are, Abbey Street. Let's try to find Wetherspoons. Here we are, the Silver Penny. Let's get inside.
Yeah.
Hi, can I get a traditional Irish breakfast, an extra sausage, and coffee, please?
What's your table number? Do you know
Sorry, too.
You know Bray? Are you his brother? Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Oh my good latte. Look at that. Sausages, bacon, hash brown, fried egg, bacon, beans, black pudding, toast. I want to enjoy this. Spoons was so quiet. It was weird. Right, so I've just been sitting here for the past nearly an hour or so, and I'm working my way through the coffees. I'm just really tired, and a coffee helps me feel better. Alright, so breakfast has been consumed, and I have some opinions. The extra sausage was quite nice, although if it was really worth $1.45, I don't know. The eggs was good, but it needed a little bit of salt and pepper to make it taste good. The toast was cold. The hash brown was alright. The black pudding was actually pretty good. The bacon was decent, but the beans were really sadly disappointing. No, I like good baked bean, but it was just very flavourless and bland. It wasn't very good. Anyways, I'm gonna head up to Connolly Station, and I'll update you when I get there. Connolly Station. Let's get some. Alright, good news. I've made it to the station. I've got to fill up my water bottle with the water machine over there. And this is where I get to talk about the train itself. So the train I'll be getting isn't your standard Airline train. It's known as the Dart. I've never been on one, but I'm straight at Darts. The last one I'm doing the first 2 minutes, but that was a point to mention. Right, so after much confusion, I'm finally on the Dart to Bray. Look at this. Just a Lewis, but not as busy. As the Dart departs Connolly Station, the views were very impressive. Okay, so I'm quite happy right now. I've been on the Dart for the past like 40 minutes, and check this out. I have this whole carriage to myself. Nobody else is here but me. That was not like a brag, but this train gets a fucking 100% on just spaciousness alone. I only a couple few minutes left before we get to Bray. So stay tuned. Here we are, Bray. Bray Dolly to be specific, but still Bray. You know what's amazing? I've been here less than 10 minutes and I already found myself an Asian food shop. So I think I'm maybe just looking here, try to find CEX, maybe try to find a charity shop or two, maybe get some lunch and check out my hotel. Let's go. Alright, so I asked if he knew where CEX was and he doesn't. So I'm going to have to resort to Google Maps. Damn. Okay, so there's been a bit of a change of plan. I was going to do this tomorrow, but I heard it's going to rain tomorrow, so I thought I might as well do it today while it's sunny. Now it is just looking at a few charity shops, or before CEX. Let's go inside. Alright, so I've been spending the last hour or so looking around all the charity shops and shit, and I've pretty much looked at them all, at least ones I could find. But there's one thing I actually have found that I kind of want you to see. I'll turn the camera around. Believe it or not, that's supposed to be a McDonald's. That might just be the fanciest Mackey's I've ever seen. I'm not going to go into it because I don't really fancy a Mackey's right now. But if I can't find anywhere else to eat, I might just go here. Time for first weekend holiday. Okay, so my hotel isn't for another like 2.5 hours, so I'll be looking here, maybe see if I can get some lunch later on. Alright, I don't know if you have to pay for it or not, but let's hope so. I opted to eat at the cafe instead. I'll tell you what, that was a proper good lunch for €13. You know, the bacon was nice, the chicken was nice and juicy, the lettuce was nice and crunchy. Admittedly, I would have preferred shredded lettuce rather than full lettuce, but I can make do. The mayo was nice, and the chocolate brioche was quite good as well. I would have liked a bit more of chocolate filling in it, but I suppose, you know, €13 for all that, you can't complain. Okay, I think I've wasted up time. I think it's time to go to CEX. Let's get inside. And after a couple of minutes of looking and plenty of time left before I have to get to the hotel, I found deals. Let's go inside. Okay, so I'm just checking into the hotel now, and the door took a bit of time getting used to. I put in the code, and you have to just push it open. Facebook can put another code, but I'm in, and I should get my key now. I'm in. Moment of truth. Look at this. This is well good. Right, so as you walk in, you see a step, a shelf, an ironing board, EPH control, I don't know what that is, a radiator, the bathroom, proper good, towels and whatnot, a bag, might look at it later. Oh, I think this is air conditioning. I could be wrong though. Some artwork, 2 beds, 1 king and 1 for a kid, a mirror, a window, a TV, tea, coffee, a field guide, that thing, and under the bed, there's apparently supposed to be some tea and coffee. Maybe not on this side, but in the room in general, there should be. I'll find that kettle eventually. Time for the bed test. Pretty hard mattress, but feels quite nice. I'll give it about an 8 out of 10 on the mattress scale. Now I'm going to get some rest because I've been up since like 4 in the morning and it's just before 3. You understand? But I'll update you. Right, so I've been resting in the hotel for nearly about 3 hours now. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Approaching dinner time, so let's try to find somewhere to eat. Right, so there's a Chinese over there, there's a lake here, there's a Starbucks there. I wonder where I should eat. Thank you. Shishi? Nothing. It's the only Chinese word I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll sit here, so you sit there, then sit at the top.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. Right, so dinner has been consumed. Now it's currently short after 7, and I'm walking along the pier to digest the food. Well, it's already been digested, but I want to sort of work off the food, see? Actually, scratch that. It started raining shortly after I began walking. I did get to do one loop around the pier, but that's it. Right, so I'm probably getting the segment here, I'm tired, I'm sweaty, a little bit tipsy, so that's about it for today. Right, good morning. Time is currently, I think, 10 to 6. I slept like shit. This bed is really hot. Just give me a couple minutes and I'll be more with it. Alright, so I've been in the shower. I've gotten changed, and I'm about as ready as I'll ever be for today, but checkout time's up for another couple hours, so I might relax here. I'll do a few things in Bray, but I don't think I'll stay too long here, But we'll see. We'll see. There's not a whole lot to do here. Right, so I've just finished packing the backpack and the suitcase. No checkout. We have another half hour left until I have to check out, but fuck it. I'm bored and I want to stretch my legs for a bit. The sun, the fresh air, the subway. I don't know. But essentially, still have a bit of time until lunch. I didn't have breakfast, so I'm not really overly hungry. So I might have a big lunch. But I think I might try and find a shop or two. Right, I know I said I wasn't at breakfast, but I got some sausage rolls because they're $2.20 for 3 of them. And I can't resist a sausage roll. I love the fuck out of them. They're pretty nice. It's kind of hard to film me eating these, so you can just look at it. It doesn't look amazing. So, what to do in Bray. I think what I might do now is maybe head up to the beach, maybe get a beer or something, maybe go buy tea before I try back to Dublin Connolly. Let's go. I'm getting closer. I can see the sea. Look at that. As I was walking up, I encountered a distraction in the form of a train passing through the street. Look at that. It's incredible. Here we are. The beach. Look at that mountain. Incredible. I'll tell you what. I haven't been to many seaside towns before, but this is definitely a pretty good one. Don't think it says Irish summer like the sea, some rocks, and granite grey skies. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, Bray kind of reminds me a bit of Scotland. More specifically, Aberdeen or Peterhead. North of Scotland. Because a lot of places in that area do have such great lands. Like beaches, water. boats and shit. Remember when I was a kid, remember when I was growing up, you could only go on Sutton sometimes because I had family over there. And I spent a lot of time like walking around, looking at the boats, that kind of stuff. But I think I should probably get someone to celebrate the occasion. It's not midday yet, but fuck it, I'm on holidays. Right, so I'm currently standing near the water, sand and shit. This is as far as I can go because my suitcase doesn't like the ground too much. But yeah, let me show you some waves. Okay, the pier is lovely and all, but the wind is a bit cumbersome. And also I'm starting to get a little hungry and I think it's about time I go get some lunch. This looks tempting. Actually, I might go here. It's open now. Okay, so I've been given a table. Thank you. I've been rain. It's bigger than me. Nice and foamy. It has arrived and it looks amazing. I'll dig in. So, 20 by 20 is not too bad for this. Okay, so food has been consumed and has been thoroughly enjoyed. Now, the train station isn't too far from here, so I'll maybe just make my way down and catch the next dart, which shouldn't take too long. Good news, I'm on the train. I just got on, he said this was going to Connolly, and I brought myself an ice cream. Any strong food preferences? On the dart back to Dublin, I once again got to see the weather, water and shit. Big gap there. Well, we're finally back. Alright, so I'm finally back in Dublin. But the downstairs I have another 2 hours till I have to get to the train station. See, it's nearly 2, and my train's on until 4. Well, it's at 20 past 4, but I like to be there 20 minutes early. So, I suppose the journey should continue, shouldn't it? Right, first time in the charity shops, I think a Jgdsgh Coke is in order. Ready to go. Unfortunately, I had no luck in the charity shops. Right, after a little over an hour of searching and having no luck, I think I'm just going to wait for the Lewis. Should be here in about 4 minutes and we'll be getting down to Houston Station. Alright, so I've just gone on the train to Houston Station. I'm heading back to my home. I think we'll end the video here, so